I think I just love a mystery
Nothing wrong with
and
that.
yeah, something unsolved. And like I said, I'm not really, again, even with Zodiac, when was doing that, it wasn't so much about the details and getting it all into this great narrative. It was more about the stories, and what was really going on, and I don't have, I'm really lucky because I don't feel like I have a viewpoint to try and make it go one way or the other. Because in a lot of it, I don't care. and,
It's nice to
and
be neutral.
because I really don't care. Like, when I go into the Zodiac thing field, or when I was in the JFK group, I interviewed all the people that were totally involved in all the different crimes, or like all the different parts of it, and all the ones that wrote, and all the people that were involved, and they all are so confident of their culprit. Do you know what I mean? This person did it, and they're 100% and all that. And I don't, I don't really care. Like, okay, well, tell me why, and kind of get the evidence and put it all out there and just display all the evidence and try to make sense of it. And it what doesn't matter to me who Jack the Ripper really is. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm open to anybody, and if they have a lot of ideas and they tell you this whole story and they give you a lot of evidence, that's great. That's cool. Put it all together, and I can put it in a book and put all the different views and kind of let the reader kind of understand all the different ideas. Personally, it doesn't matter to me if it's one or the other. I don't seem to have, a lot of people really do. Same as the JFK thing. There's a lot of people that are
Theories.
set on what it is, and who did it and when and all that. I'm like, okay, I'm good with any of it, but I don't really have so I think it's kind of good. It's a lot more neutral than you'll expect.
Well, I like that because when people have made up their mind about something before they investigate it, that's how innocent people go to jail. I would rather see, let's take it away from the book side of things and that, but I would rather see someone going completely neutral without their mind made up and truly investigate and keep an open mind, but that's
Yeah.
another story.
Oh, yeah. It's a totally different story. But yeah, it's really weird how people get caught up on these things. There's usually more attached to it. You believe someone did it because, and there's usually something else going on in their mind, that they're thinking, something they don't like about them. And I guess I just don't have that kind of spirit about me. I'm just not really, you know, it turns out like it does. I don't,
Yeah, yeah. It just makes you a true investigator rather than just a someone with an
yeah.
agenda.
Yeah, because it really doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know why it matters to some people so much. Because you put together evidence and you put it out there. It really doesn't matter if it's Joe Blow or John Candy. You know what I mean? It can be anybody. It's just you research them and you find out as much as you can and you put it out there, and whoever it is, it is. You want the right person caught if they're still alive and it's still going on. But you know,
Exactly.
if it's a past case like Zodiac or something, it's probably long gone. JFK, it's kind of all done.
Definitely.
It is what it is. It makes like Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper, boy, you go into those other groups, they get into some pretty big fights, man. They're calling each other names, and it's just like, oh, that's
And why does it
crazy.
matter? He's long gone.
Yeah, it's long gone. It's done. It's over. And whoever did it is long gone. There's nothing you can do. And it's hard because, back when JFK was going on, or Jack the Ripper, they went in, the police, and they just washed down the crime scene,
Yeah.
right? They throw everything away and wash down the crime scene. So it's not like there's DNA or stuff really left. Not really. People can throw stuff out there, but come on, this is a long time ago, and we don't have anything. There's no witnesses. There's no DNA. There's nothing. It's over. So
Exactly.
it's hard.